Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris Hakimi bin Fazri and my matrix number is 2023415024. Today, me and my group want to present our project which is car rental system. Okay, this is my group members including me, Adri Fazli as a leader, Adam Ahmad and Rafiq Hakimi.
This is our introduction. Nowadays, students are facing problems regarding transportation. So, our group decided to create a rental car system to resolve this problem in UITM Malacca Campus Yasin. This is our problem statement. The first one is the first semester students are not allowed to bring their own vehicles. Second, the difficulty to request to bring a private vehicle. And the third one is the location of UITM Jasin is located in a secluded area where there are less public transport. There are three objectives for this project. The first one is to enable students to rent a car. Number two, to give transportation access to students. And number three, to make car rental system more systematic.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. Now I will be explaining about the main function. Through the flowchart, we will start with the define struct for car details and the receipt, and then we will initialize it. Afterwards, we will check whenever the car menu can be read or not. If it can be read, we will continue to the new function, which is output car menu, where this function will give customer the file for menu, the details of car that we are renting out. After we close the menu file, and then we continue with the new function, which is function input. This function will allow customer to key in the details for which car they want to rent, and the details of customer like their IC's number, names and date. And then we continue with the new function, which is calculate price. This function will not be seen by the customer because they will calculate it in the background. Afterwards, we continue whenever if the menu file can be output, then we continue to the checking whenever the receipt file can be output or not. If yes, a calling function for the output receipt. This one will give the customer of a fully calculated receipt that how much they have to pay and the items that they rent and be used for our services. Then we will close the receipt file and end the program. If not, if the first checking whether car menu can be read or not, if it cannot be read, then we end. Next, I'll be explaining about the read file function. This function will start with checking whenever the file fits the requirement or not. If your file can be opened, it will continue inside the loop. This looping will read the data and then we store inside the struct that has been defined, which is the car details. It will loop until the end of data and then the function will end. Instead, if the file can't be opened, it will display an error message which is unable to open the input file, and then will end.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Rafiq Hakimi and this is our display menu function. So we make our program to display car menu details in the files. Firstly, we're going to start on display header for menu details. Next, we're going to loop where if struct car details are empty, the program will display the details of the car, such as the car name, its daily price and also its passenger capacity. And back to the loop. Now, if the struct car details are empty, the function program will end.
Alright, this is our input function flowchart. First, it will show welcome text to the customer. Next, it will ask for the customer name, phone number, and the rent. Next, it will ask for the number of day the customer want to rent a car. If less than one, error message will display and the user need to enter the number again. After they have entered, it will ask the input of the number of car. The number of car means that the car type will represent our car type using number. If the number is not in the list, error message will display and the user need to re-enter the number of car again. And if there's no issue, the function will end.
I will explain to you about the calculation function. This function will receive car number and number of days ran from the input function to determine which car is the user choose by using selection method. If car number equal to any number provided here, this function will calculate the total price, which is number of days ran times price per days of that particular car, and store it to receipt struct, including the car name and car price per day.
Lastly, receipt function. In this function, a program will display header receipt named car rental receipt in ASCII art. Next, a program will display all the customer details, car details, and total price. For example, a program will display a customer full name, customer phone number, a car name that have been selected, and its daily price, and how many days customer rent the car. Finally, conclusion. We really hope that our program can satisfy the student needs and help them to get transportation and eliminate the inconvenience of the lack of transportation in here UiTM Jasin. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.